Good morning, stamping friends. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today. In case you're new to my YouTube live channel, my name is Lorri Heiling, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm always anxious to share with you things that I've been working on in my little corner of the house here. Well, let me start by saying, guess what, guys? Tomorrow is free shipping. Oh, I just live for these days. I sometimes save up my orders and I put them in all at one time to save a little bit on the shipping so I don't have to pay that minimum $7.95 for shipping. And so I have a little collection, and then all of a sudden I saw my email this morning and it said free shipping on Wednesday. So I want to share that with you. Anyone can order from any catalog that is current, and you just have to have a $75 order or larger to get in on the free shipping. Now, maybe your order isn't quite that large. You might want to ask a friend or two if they want to combine, with your order, and or you can just send it to me and I'll send it towards the end of the day. But either way, just I would be happy to get an order in for you, or just do your own thing and order online and you can have it come right to your house. The other thing I'm going to share with you is remember that retreat that I did in the beginning of the month. I'm not done sharing. I've just kind of run out of hours at the end of the day to post everything. But I want to share with you most of the shoebox swaps that we did. You're going to see some really creative cards and 3D items, and I didn't finish all of them, however, and I don't have all the supplies to make them. I should have at least stamped them all while I was there, so I apologize for that. There's a few that I have not completed, but I'll show you what I do have done. And then last of all, I'm going to share with you a card using new product that we can't order yet, or you can't, I should say, because the new catalog doesn't go live until May 4th. However, if you want to get in on some of these pre-order items like we as demonstrators have been able to, if you sign up to be a demonstrator, and you can choose from our pre-order items. So please let me know and I can get that list of products that we can order, and you can get those coming to you this month yet, even before the catalog goes live to our customers. So lots to share with you. So let me turn my camera around and we will get started. Before we start with all the sharing I have to do, I just want to remind you of my online card club. And I wanted to show you what the bundle that we used for April was. I love the set Something Fancy. There's some really neat sayings in here. The sentiments are so adorable. I love this one. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. I have had to give that sentiment a little bit too often lately. I'm a little bit behind the game here. And then there's also a really nice die set that goes with this. Let me grab these for you. There's really a nice assortment of nested labels, which means that you can layer these so you can have two colors with them. And all of these come like that. And then these little gadgets go inside this little loop here. Do you see how the top of it fits the loop in here? So you can have different ways to put your ribbon through the hole. So it's really a nice assortment of dies and stamps. So this one was really fun to work with. Actually, the ideas came quite easy. And just to remind you, how my online card club works is that a lot of people don't live near me and can't come to my local classes. So I have designed cards that are made to be shipped to you, and you get some new product, at least $20 worth of new product, and you'll get 8 cards. They're 4 different designs, and you get 2 of each. And then, as I said, I feature 1 stamp setter bundle. And then an extra perk for being in my online card club for 6 consecutive months is you get a surprise bonus of $25 in free products plus other goodies. Now, the stamp set and bundle are not included in the kit, but there's always the option to purchase that. So I send you a separate invoice for that. I always discount that bundle. And you just have to sign up by the 10th of each month. And once you sign up, you are in, and it's a recurring payment. Now, you can choose to just do 1 month. You just have to cancel it. But some people, they get it continually. They've been with me since I started this in October of last year. So it's really catching on, and I just encourage you guys to give it a try. It's only $38, and remember, 20 of it is product that's included, and shipping is included in that cost. And you guys, with shipping going up, it's just really a great deal. Now, I'm working on the May projects already, and I want to share with you the bundle that I'm using for this one. This stamp set, some of you might not have seen this one yet because we can't show the inside of the catalog, but I did show this in my unboxing. And it's called Crafting with You. And isn't this adorable? You have your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, sewing and basket, yarn and art, and sentiments that talk about being creative and inspiration. My favorite thing though is the dies. And you guys, this little Stampin' Trimmer is so cute. This has a little, let me see if I can pick this up. It has a little notch in here so you can actually put paper underneath that. And this is the little piece that, you know how you slide the blade? It is so stinking adorable. I love this. So this is the bundle that we're going to be using. And so you're not going to want to miss this. If you haven't tried it, the online card club, this is the month you want to start because this is going to be really fun to work with. I already know what product I'm going to be including. So be sure and join me for that one at least. All right, next up is we are going to create a card using the Cheerful Daisies. This is another stamp set that we got to pre-order, and there's so many dies. I actually have them over the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine, and maybe I should pull them over so you can see them all. First, let me show you all the dies because I already took some off and used some. These are daisies, and there's centers that can be die cut here. There's a little tag. There's a stem and some twig type things. And these are the ones I used on this card. We're just gonna make lots of layers on, and look at, this is all one piece. So they all kind of stay together. You don't have to figure out how you want to arrange them. And they're all just gonna layer. It's gonna make 3 layers on this. And then the other ones that you saw on this sheet are right here. And so that's what those look like. All right, so let me move these over and let's get started on today's card. I want to share with you the Designer Series paper pack that came to coordinate with this set, and it's really pretty because it uses a lot of our new in colors. The paper, you can see which one I chose to use, is this, and then on a lot of the reverse sides you're going to see more of a more plain brushstroke look, so it can coordinate, so you can have the busier floral print or more of a subtle print. This one is going to be nice because you can cut all these up and just do, you know, quite a variety of using these different little blocks of flowers. And then that looks like Berry Burst. This is the one I just showed you. This one's really pretty too. And this uses that new copper clay color, or that could be Cajun Craze. I'm still trying to learn the new names to this, but isn't that pretty? And that's Pretty Peacock is that color that's brought back. There's that Moody Mauve. And that one, I believe, is that wheat one? Wild Wheat, yes. That one is that Azure Afternoon, not an in color, but it's new to the palette. And ooh, this one's pretty too. I could have used this one as well. Very nice. All right, so I just wanted to show you those quick. Sometimes you get a better idea of what the whole palette looks like when you can see the full 12 by 12 sheets. Remember, I am going to be having a paper share, so check back. I'm working on the pricing of that, and I will be sure and advertise that so you can sign up for that as well. And I will be doing an in-color club. And also we have other colors added to the mix that aren't in the in-color palette, but they are new to Stampin' Up! So I will chat about those as well as I, again, figure out the pricing. For our card base today, we are going to start with one of the new in-colors called Wild Wheat. This is cut to 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored in half on the long side at 4 1/4. Just fold that over, and then we are going to use our bone folder to make that crisp edge there. All right, now let's grab our Designer Series paper. This is the print that I chose, and I'm going to actually grab my Stampin' Trimmer and show you how we're going to slice this. We're going to make our own little puzzle piece. So this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. Make sure you have it going so it's vertical. And we are going to cut this at 1.5 inches. So just line up that edge on 1.5 and trim. And now we're going to turn it, and we're going to do both of these at 1.5 again. And try to keep the order the same, because like I said, it's going to be a puzzle piece, so we want it to lay exactly like this. So we'll go like this, these two together, and then these two together. And so make sure, you know, you just have them going the right way. I'll show you what I mean when we set it up on our card front. Now, when I make my card front and it's kind of a puzzle, I like to lay it out so I know my spacing before I adhere it. Now make sure these line up so that they're continued, you know what I mean? You see how the leaf is continued? So we're going to try to line it up and have the same amount of border around every edge, like that. We'll do the same for this one. It doesn't make a huge edge like that. All right, I think that looks pretty good. And then we'll just start on one corner and start gluing the whole thing down. I think for this kind of card, it works best to just use our multi-purpose liquid glue. That way, if you need to fudge it a little bit, it doesn't dry instantly. And then you can kind of adjust your borders like that. Okay, isn't that pretty? You can see a little bit of that background in the daisy print, and that's why I chose that one. I'm really excited to use the new in colors. It's always fun to have a fresh look to your cards using colors that we haven't had before, so that's kind of why I opted for that one. There's lots of colors I could have chose though. All right. What do you guys think of the new in colors? What are your favorites? They're all kind of more muted this time, aren't they? They aren't as bright, but we have last year's bright colors. So if you're more of a bright person, you can just use last year's, but if you like these new muted, kind of a little more on the regal side, I'd say. It's just kind of nice for a variety. All right, now that's our card base front, and now we're going to decorate this up a little bit more. So we can set this to the side and let that dry a little bit. Now I'm going to grab my silicone mat that we don't sell anymore. Actually, we sell it. I don't think we're out of this, so make sure you grab these because I use this when I glue things together, because if you overflow, it goes on the mat and not on your table or whatever's underneath. All right, now we need to do a little bit of lining up. So we're gonna put a backing behind all three of these daisies. So I guess I guessed right on this first one. So I'm just gonna add some glue on the back of this. You don't have to put it on every single little petal here. And you can see that it layers nicely and it's tone on tone. I'm a big advocate for tone on tone. I love that look, especially wedding cards. And then let's see, here's the other one that will match this one. Just got to figure out which way it goes though. Sometimes you have to kind of turn them and try to figure out, you know, I usually try to find something unique. Like this looks kind of like a V. So let's see if we can find that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring some color into the centers here. All right, the next thing we're going to do is grab our ink and our stamps. Again, this is Wild Wheat, and we're going to make the centers of these little sunflowers. So we just need one of the larger stamps and two of the smaller ones. And I'm going to die cut these, and I will be right back. All right, it is time to put this on our card front, and let's place it right like this. I think we can get rid of this here. Now, the one thing I want to eliminate is possibly this little flower. Let's see what it looks, or this little leaf. I'm going to see what it looks like with and without it. But for starters, let's stick the centers of these on. And I did die cut these, and we are for sure going to put some dimensionals behind them because we need something to pop on here. So far, we haven't popped anything. And you know me, I like to work with dimensionals. All right, so let's see if we can figure out which way's up. I think it really doesn't matter. There's not a point down here, so it doesn't matter where that goes. And then I actually made two of these. And let me grab my smaller dimensionals and my take your pick tool. This is much easier to pick up if you just poke these little things and slide them off. And again, that was that Wild Wheat. You could have used Crushed Curry as the other coordinating color. There's a little bit of the Lemon Lolly, but I felt like there wasn't enough of that. So I didn't choose Crushed Curry, but I definitely played around with it. I wanted to see which color looked best, but I just really leaned towards using the new in color. So that's why I chose the Wild Wheat. You can experiment with different color combos on here. All right, then I forgot to show you that I stamped these in Garden Green, and I also die cut those. So let's just add a little bit of glue on, probably on this piece. I'm not sure why they didn't just make this solid or a separate die, but we'll just use that as our base to glue this leaf on. And then either, like I said, we could either color that green. I think I'm going to trim it off though, because I think with this background, we have a little bit of busyness going on. So one less leaf is not going to kill us. Just snip that off. All right, now we're going to place this on the card front, and we're going to put dimensionals behind this as well. So let's use the larger ones. And then we're going to add a few more leaves on here just because I think daisies have leaves on all the sides of it, not just one side. All right, we'll place it like that. And let's see, I probably should have put at least one under the little leaf here so it doesn't bounce around too much. Let's see if I can lift that up a little bit. I think just one is enough though. Whoops. All right, now let's add the other leaves. I think that, let's see. I probably should have Googled to see where did the leaves fall off of these. I'm just going to put dimensionals on all of them since we have used them on the other. There we go. Now the last little piece we have is our sentiment, and I did stamp this and cut it out with the tag that actually comes with this. And I'm trying to think where, I think we'll put it right here, and we will use dimensionals on this as well. We'll make this a birthday card mainly because I am low in birthday cards and I need to make some more. On my team, we have a birthday club, and anyone in our on my team is invited to join that, and then we all agree to make random birthday cards. Well, we do send it on their birthday, but you don't have to send them to 100% of the people because there's a lot of people on it. But it's just kind of a fun way to exchange cards and keep us stamping and keep us inspired. So that's another little perk. If you decide you want to be on my team, is also you can join our birthday club. That is our little card using the Cheerful Daisies. Isn't that cute? Oh, I think it looks nice, and I think you're going to have fun with this set once you learn how to arrange these around on the flowers. All right, the last little thing I want to share with you is this shoebox swap that we made while we were at our weStars weekend. So let me grab those cards, and we will have a little show and tell here. This fun fold goes like this. Isn't that cute with the little tea set? This set is retiring, so you have until the end of the month if it's not sold out yet. And by the way, I'm not going to say names. Some of them I remember who made them because this girl, Donna Kish, I sat right by her, but some of the others I'm not really sure who made them, and I'm not going to go and find all my paperwork to see who made them, so I'm just going to whip through them pretty fast. But I especially love this one because it really went with the theme of our weekend. I kind of chose that stamp set, and then you can even put a gift card in here. Isn't that fun? This is a birthday card using Full of Love, I believe, or else it's a birthday one. Isn't that fun? And then, excuse me, I love on the back, she even decorated the back with the little envelope. That is the birthday one, not Full of Love. And I believe that one's retiring as well. This one is very fast and easy to do. There's even some gold gems. Oop, I see one fell off here, but a little sequin type thing. And that one's really pretty too. It uses that gold with the ribbon. Lots of color and contrast with this one. A nice little birthday card. And it's using one of our new embossing folders. This one is really pretty. I'm so glad soft seafoam is going to stay with us. Isn't that pretty with that new die set? It goes with the Irresistible U paper. I think that's the name of it. This one is another fun fold. Look at this one. There's two ways, or you open there and then there. Isn't that nice? That paper is retiring as well with the brass butterflies on there. Now this one is another one that went with our theme. I love that she combined it with that Arizona looking die set. I can't remember the desert one. And that one's really fun too. And here's another birthday card, another fun fold. This stamp set is retiring, and you can put that gift card holder in there. Nice. I love giving gift cards. And she even made a coordinating envelope. You can see who made that one. I think she's the only one that put her name on there. And we had an Easter. My event was before Easter, but I love this one, so I didn't want to send it, and I wanted to save that because this stamp set did carry over, thankfully. And here's another cute little Easter one. Isn't that cute how he's peeking out over there? And really, you can use any paper, even once our paper retires, which, by the way, this one will be retiring, and it's gorgeous, so you may want to pick that up before it's gone. And this one, oh, this one's so cute because I do have to say the name of this one. Kathy Belcher, she did an amazing demonstration for us. She used the milkshake set, and I'm going to be posting pictures of her display. Whoops, this was not on there. That's from a different project. That would be a lot of randomness to put that yellow in there. Isn't that cute, though? I love that little fold with that kind of like patchwork. Very cute. And this was a card made by another demonstrator, Tammy Twitchell. She did a demonstration using the Seaside Bay bundle. It's an easel card at an angle. Very cute. And she had a great display as well. So I will be sharing all those projects with you as well. And then the last, oh wait, no, I got a 3D item. One gal did a 3D item, and I got to tell you I got to fluff it up a little bit because there was chocolate in here. But isn't this cute? Now I have to tell you, right away when I saw this, I thought, oh, you know, we have guests a lot and I like to leave little treats, but how fun is this to put it on the doorknob for when they come in so they know which room they're in? However, that wasn't her intent. How many of you remember May Day? I don't even think they do that out here. I know my daughter does because we grew up with it, or I did, and then I passed it on to my kids, so I know she does it with her kids, but a lot of people didn't even know what May Day was, so that's kind of cool. It would be fun to bring that back because it just meant you got lots of candy, or you hand out candy and you do the ding door dash thing so they don't know who it came from. So anyway, I love that idea. So that was really cute. And that stamp set, this is actually from the DSP paper, which you can still get till the end of the month unless it's sold out. But the stamp set, the little bunny and the turtle, and there's one more little guy, I think a fox, that is carrying over, so you can still get the stamp set. The last one I want to share with you is from Dave Baugh. I don't think he made it. Maybe he did. But when he came, he brought me a big bag of caramel corn, which I do not think that he knows how much I love popcorn. Caramel corn, popcorn, cheese corn, any corn. But anyway, I got a whole bag of that, and then this beautiful card from Stampin' Up! And he just thanked our group for letting him come and visit us. So isn't that pretty, though? Oh, I just love that. I'll cherish that. All right, that's what I all had to share with you today. It was a lot, but thank you so much for joining me. Now, remember, I always share my host code here, and especially if you see anything that you'd like to order, and this is kind of like last call almost, last chance for those retiring items, be sure to order from my Stampin' Up! Website and use the host code, because if your order is over $50, you will receive a free gift from me. It's Stampin' Up! Product and a thank you card, and I would love to do that for you. And that's my way of saying thank you so much for your business. I so appreciate it. That's why I do what I do. I love sharing, and if anything grabs your attention, I would love it and appreciate it if you placed an order with me. And then also maybe you want to try my online card club. All right, thanks again, everyone. You take care. Have a great rest of your week, and happy shopping tomorrow on Free Shipping Day. Bye-bye, everyone.